In zero gravity, your bones explode. Kind of when you're in space, your bones actually start to break down so quickly that an astronaut could theoretically break a rib just by sneezing. Here's why. It's not just the cold that's dangerous, it's the lack of gravity. See, our bones are living tissue. They're constantly breaking down and building back up again. But when you're in zero gravity, like an astronaut on the International Space Station, for example, your bones lose calcium so rapidly that they become fragile. I am talking way more than the normal 1% bone loss we see in people who are just, not in space. When you're in space, your bones actually lose about 1 to 2% of their mass every month. That's because in zero gravity, your body doesn't need to work as hard to keep your bones strong, so they start to break down faster than they can build back up. If that continues, it can lead to osteoporosis, which makes your bones weak and brittle. And that's not good, obviously, especially if you're in space and you have nothing but your spacesuit protecting you from the vacuum of space. But it gets worse. Not only does the lack of gravity make your bones weaker, but your muscles are also less strong. When you're in space, your muscles don't have to work as hard to keep you upright or do simple things like walking, so they start to break down as well. Astronauts actually lose about 20% of their muscle mass when they spend a few months in space. That means if an astronaut were to sneeze, they could probably break a rib. Sneezing requires a lot of pressure. You literally just shot a stream of fluid out of your body at high speed. Now imagine doing that with the added force of zero gravity. It would be like a tiny explosion in your chest cavity, sending shrapnel flying in all directions. And since an astronaut's ribs are already weakened from being in space, it wouldn't take much to break one. But don't worry, space agencies are aware of this and take precautions. Astronauts on the ISS are given anti-gravity pills, and they exercise for hours every day to try and counteract the effects of zero gravity on their body. Otherwise, they might just end up exploding. Well, not literally exploding, but kind of, now you know. Give this a thumbs up if you learned something new today, and stay tuned for more fun science.